don't think 38.28 is the right gearing for this. That was insane.
Good to go.
Nice. Good morning, everyone, and it is very much morning. Just gone 4 o'clock actually, to be precise. And today you join me in the heart of Matlock at the south of the Peak District because I'm taking on a bit of a crazy challenge today. I'm going to try and ride off as many of the top 100 climbs in the UK from Simon Warren's top 100 climbs book as I can from sunrise to sunset. Now at the moment it is still pre-sunrise, so we've got a bit of time. We're going to be driving from climb to get in as many as we can over the day, and yeah, we're going to head over to Ribble Road climb and get that one off first, which is a pretty brutal one to start the day, but yeah, I think I need a bit of caffeine and then I'll be good to go. Right, we're at the bottom now. I'm going to roll down to the bottom to make sure I get the full segment because that is absolutely key. And then we'll give it the beans. Let's go. I think the key thing here is going to be to make sure I pace myself because yeah, I think it could be very easy to go too hard too soon. Number one done. Over to bank and let's get on with number two. Here we go. Number two of the day, let's have it. So that's Bank Road done. I actually think that was harder than Ryber. I think it's because also I did Ryber and then I had to do Bank pretty much straight away. But it's number two done. We've got a little bit of a drive now out into the country where we've got some longer climbs. Let's get on with it. Alright, so that's 3 climbs down, so we've just done Slack Lane. That's taken us about an hour and 15 minutes to get 3 done, so not too bad going. We're going to head over to the 4th now, but if we're going to get 20 plus climbs in today, it's going to be a long day.
Climb number 4 started off easily enough, but it wasn't long until I was gurning my way up its 20% ramps. It was at that point that I realised my easiest gear of 38.28 was probably going to cause me some issues throughout the day.
Oh, well, there we go. That was it fun? It was torture, but that's not bad, is it? On to the next one. I think I'll roll into this one again. I think that's the key, rolling into it. And then see how far we can get up on a bit of momentum. Oh, birds. Oh, that one was just... It was consistent, actually. It was consistent. It was just consistently steep. Consistently painful. I've forgotten which number this one is, but on to Monsell Head. Okay, Monsell Head. This is quite a short little kicker. I can already see the top from here, so we'll see how we go. Right, so we've just left Monsell Head. Actually wasn't too bad.
After Monsell Head, we had one of the longest transfers of the day with a good hour-long drive heading west over to Swiss Hill, which would then allow us to eventually head back east over the Cat and Fiddle. It had taken nearly 4 hours to do the first 5 climbs, so we really needed to press on if we were to hit at least 20 by the end of the day.
So we've come to Swiss Hill. I thought this was going to be an easy one to tick off, but I didn't realise it was a cobbled climb. This one's going to be intense. Time now, about 10 o'clock. I've been trying to hold off on the caffeine, but needs must, so going to do Cat and Fiddle now, so it's a bit of a long one, and hopefully this will give me the beans. Oh, I've said it this entire video, but the views around here are great. Here we go.
Here's the end. Just need to wait for the segment to end on my Garmin. Come on. There it is. We've made it.
All right, so that is the Cat and Fiddle done and dusted. Now onto Pim Chair, so we can start heading right back into the Peak District. I don't think 38.28 is the right gearing for this. That was insane.
I felt pretty broken at the top of Pim Chair. I think the early start time and the stop-start nature of the ride was starting to get to me. Fortunately, climb number 11, Axe Edge, was longer and a more mellow one, so it gave me a good chance to spin my legs rather than grinding out of the saddle at 50 RPM.
So ladies and gents, welcome to climb number 11 of the day. This is Peaslows, and it's about a mile long, 10%, so it's pretty stable. But yeah, legs are starting to feel it a bit now, and I am keen for some lunch. I tell you what, these climbs are absolutely brilliant.
We're at the bottom of Winnett's Pass, just had a bit of lunch. It's quite busy today and you can see there's a fair bit of traffic, and then we're going to do Mamnick after that. No easy way of putting that, but that was really, really tough. Mamnick next. That'll be climb number 13, I think, and I'm led to believe that it is a little bit easier, so that's always good. But yeah, Winnett's Pass, I mean, absolutely beautiful, but yeah, pretty unrelenting. Definitely wasn't as bad as Winnett's Pass. I could definitely keep a higher cadence on this one. But doing them back to back was, see, that's what you need to be in. All right guys, I've taken a little break here on the back of the camera car just to get a quick breather, let my legs rest, because that was a brutal climb. But I do want to take the opportunity to tell you about the good people that made this video possible. Lacquer, the bike insurance brand, turning a pretty outdated industry on its head. Now, traditional insurance is a world of misfortune where you get charged up front in case something bad happens, regardless of the number of claims that the insurer might actually receive, which I think you'll agree is pretty unfair. And Lacquer agree as well. Lacquer's unique community-powered insurance model means that it works for everyone. But how does it work? Well, Lacquer start off by settling claims up front for their customers, which they call the Lacquer Collective. Lacquer then retrospectively calculate what the contribution needs to be from its customers to cover all of the claims that they've paid out on. So compared to other insurers, your monthly fee is going to vary month by month because they are only trying to cover what they're paying out on. So I think one of the best bits about this is that if there aren't any claims, then the customers don't pay anything at all, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And there's also a cap on the amount you'd pay, so overpaying is completely off the table. Now onto the breakdown of what you pay. 80% goes towards settling all those claims and getting everyone back on the road, and then the other 20% just goes towards keeping Lacquer's wheels spinning. Being a part of the Lacquer Collective means committing to looking after you, your stuff, for the sake of the group. Think team first. So now you know how it works. Well, on screen right now, you can see everything they cover, which I think you'll agree is a pretty extensive list. If you're not already a Lacquer customer, but you are excited about insuring your gear with a company taking on such a fresh and exciting new look at insurance, and one that definitely works for the consumer, then use code LACQUERSUMMER30 for 30 days free, and you'll find a link in the description to go and get yourself a quote. Now, tea break over, it's time to get back on the bike, take on some more climbs.
So So here we are at Burbage Moor, 2.2 miles long, so it's a bit of a long one. Averages out at 7%, and that is because the beginning is flattish and then it really starts to ramp up. Now, while I approach the latter part of this climb, I do want to take the opportunity to thank our clothing sponsor for this video, Santic. They have decked me out head to toe, and it's safe to say that this kit has been performing really nicely for me today. So do check them out. I've dropped a link down in the description below, which will get you 10% off. So yeah, give them a check out because this stuff's been really good today.
Climb number 15, Uden Bank, was another tough one with 20% gradients at the bottom. After that, we had a longer drive north to hit Peroid Lane, which has been used numerous times for the National Hill Climb Championships.
Oh, I can't hack it anymore.
Peroid Lane truly broke me. I ended up having to stop halfway up the climb, and it was well into the evening by now. At this point, I realised I probably wouldn't make the magic 20 climbs, but if we could get to 18, I'd be happy.
Oh, I'm just so tired. Oh, that was really tough.
Giving up on 20 climbs did mean I was more free to enjoy the final two, Jackson Bridge and Home Moss. They're both well-known hill climb venues, so I wanted to finish up with some full-on efforts.
Where are we? Yeah, I think 20 might be out of the question. Actually wasn't too bad. That was just a lot of overreacting, but quite frankly it's absolutely gorgeous at the moment, so was very good.
Alright, here we go, dropping into the final climb of the day, Home Moss. Let's see how it goes.
Got to say, coming up here, legs were dead. You just had to grind it out and just make it happen. But yeah, pretty stunning. Well, there we have it, 18 climbs done. It wasn't what I wanted, but I think it's still a fairly respectable result. If any of you guys were going to take on this challenge, I'll be really keen to hear where you do it. And if you do it, do let me know how many you managed to get in, because I'll tell you, it is quite tough. It's fair to say though, even though it was very tough, it was actually an incredible day running some of the best climbs in the Peak District. Although they were really steep, it was just absolutely beautiful, and you were constantly rewarded with amazing views. I do want to say a massive thank you to Lacquer, the good people that made this video possible. Do head down into the description and click on that link to get yourself 30 days free insurance using the code LACQUERSUMMER30. Also a big shout out to our clothing partner Santic. Again, head down into the description. So yeah, do check them out. That's all from me though. I think I need a long shower and a very long sleep. But if you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you again very soon.